150 people watching on YouTube, it went off. Do you understand what I mean? I don't understand this. 100 and something people watching on YouTube, it went off. What do I do? And I have an important... I don't understand. 150 people watching on YouTube and the thing tripped off. And I have a very nice program to anchor this morning. I don't understand. I was about to start before the thing went off. What's that, man? I'm so sad. I don't understand what to... I don't know what to do now. And how do I gather the followers back again, the viewers again? How do I get the viewers back? Pamela 63, not much now. 150 on YouTube. I get a lot more viewers on YouTube than on TikTok. But the thing just went down. I don't understand. They are joining slowly now again. Well, if it trips off again, I don't even know what to do. Also, glossing, it cuts off in Paris too, yes. You know, the painful part of it is when I have a lot of viewers on YouTube and the thing goes off, man. The thing, how do I get the people back? How do I get the people, the viewers back? Do you understand what I mean? Delicious, I see you. That's the thing. Now, it's not easy to get viewers, so. And my YouTube is, sometimes I get like 500, 600, 7 watching live, sometimes more. And I bought this Wi-Fi box, new. I bought it new. It's new. Well, I do not know. I do not know. Now, should we continue with this program or do we? Now, share this program. Don't call me your Chinese friend. I'm not from China. Finland, so a lot of people said Finland is cold. Many people said Finland is cold. Now, but I don't want to even live in cold country, cold weather. G. Enam said in Finland, the internet connection is perfect. Then I need to come to London. I need to come to UK now. Normally, this internet connection is okay, but I don't know what's going on. It's when we have too many people using internet. That's when it happens like this. See, if you come here and make some kind of comments, I block you. Do you understand me? Don't show me some respect. And if you make a kind of comment I don't like, you get blocked. I'm not forcing you to watch me. Do you understand what I mean? If you make any kind of comments anyhow, I block you. I am giving you the last warning. The last warning. You must not watch this program. You must not watch this program. Carry yourself out of this program. You know how to carry something. Carry yourself out of this program. Did you hear me? You've got to carry yourself out of this program. So guys, I want to say welcome to my breakfast show. I want to say, Adam, I see you. Now, these guys on YouTube, what's it? Guys on, what is it? Nah, see old age, you. Guys on TikTok, share this program. Nobody is showing love, nothing. Like and share. Now, my people are coming back on YouTube. So guys, let's go. I hope this internet remains like this. The topic this morning is retiring abroad. Now, there was one guy, before I go further. Simon, God bless you too. Simon Banks, I like that name. There was one man, each time I drop a video on my YouTube, on my Facebook, the person will attack me, always fighting me, making negative comments and things like that. I continued to observe the guy. For many months, the guy continued, making some kind of stupid comments. I left the guy until his cup became full. What happened? I blocked him on Facebook. The guy came to TikTok, my TikTok page. I saw him, I blocked him. He came to my YouTube, I saw him, I blocked him. He's running up and down. He started behaving, but I blocked him. So if you make some kind of comment, I will leave you, but at a time I will block you. That is, if it is too much, I will get you blocked and you go look for another platform. So guys, you're welcome to my morning show. I came out now. Everywhere is boring. Everywhere is boring. That's why I came out now. That's why I came out now. So the topic this morning is, don't be mad at me. I'm waiting for guys to join me on YouTube. YouTube is very, very, very vital to me. You understand me? I have about, but they will join. Let's go. The topic this morning is retiring abroad. Guys, bear with me. I know I took much of your time. How do I say it, Seth? I spent so much time, telling stories. But now we are starting with the main topic. Let's go. Retiring abroad is the topic. Retiring abroad. Share this program. Now, this morning I posted a video. I went outside to go withdraw money from my bank. I used my bankomat to go withdraw money to give my wife. I don't want to give my wife my PIN code. I can give her my card to go buy something, but she does not know my PIN code. I'm being real. My wife does not know my PIN code because if she knows my PIN code, she would know when I'm broke and when I have money. Are you listening to me? Now you know women. If she knows that I have some reasonable money in my account, she will start making requests. Or listen attentively. She would, listen attentively. She will start creating problem. She will tell me I need to change the bed sheets. She start telling me about the things we need to change at home. And she will stop buying food at home. Do you understand me? She will leave all the expenses for me. Do you understand me? To solve. Do you understand what I mean? See, not that I do give her my card to go buy something at a supermarket, but that is, my card is you touch the device and then it pays. I don't give her my PIN code. So this morning, she needed some money. You understand me? And I did not want to give her my PIN codes. I did not want to give her my card. Because if I give her to withdraw cash, you need to know the PIN code. So she said she needed some money. I said, okay, wait. I've got to go trek to a nearby bankomat to go withdraw the cash and give to her. I prefer it that way. Let me tell you what I learned from a friend. Listen attentively. I had a friend in the past. This friend has nothing in Africa, has nothing to his name. Listen. Yes, that's another thing. She does not have this, what is it, what is this, bank app. She doesn't have bank app. I have bank app, but I will tell her to go do it. She does not have bank app. Now listen. Now forget, yeah. Even if she does not have bank app, yes, I can transfer the money, but the thing escaped my mind. But I'm happy I went outside I trekked a bit. I needed it. Now let's go. Why Cash App? Now Cash App, I said bank app. Don't mind me this morning. Cash App. Cash App, that's it. Thank you so much. Now, why you shouldn't give another person, maybe your spouse. Now it depends, so don't follow my footsteps, but I'm giving you my own advice and the experience I've had. Now listen. Peperempe said I can give her the PIN code and change the PIN code if I want. You don't understand. If I tell you the PIN code, I have many, Nadi, all this email, PIN code, telephone, I have 3 telephones, PIN code, PIN code, PIN code. Now sometimes I forget even the PIN code to log in on my social media platforms. I forgot so many times. Now only if you see what I struggle with, how I struggle to remember PIN codes. You save it, and now that is a PIN code, PIN code, PIN code. This Cash App, you need to have PIN code for it. Everything PIN code. Now the brain is no computer. At a time you forget all these PIN codes. I don't know how you guys are managing it. Do you understand me? You do. I forget all these PIN codes, but Simon or Simeon, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Now let's go. So let me tell you why you shouldn't give somebody your PIN code, or why somebody shouldn't know how much you have in your account. I know one guy. But another thing I know one guy. I don't need to go in details. There was a friend I had in the past. You may watch this video. This friend has nothing. I asked him, I said, boy, you've been here for ages. You've been here for generations. You've been here for decades. Why don't you have investments back home or here? The guy told me, he said, Rodi, you do not know the kind of wife I have. I said, what? I said, you and your wife should come together and invest, have a reasonable investment. The guy said, Rodi, listen. Anytime the wife find out that he has money, the wife will make sure that money finishes before she rests, before she will rest. That is, anytime the wife, that money comes his way, or he works and makes enough money, and out of love, show the wife, if he shows the wife the money, the wife will keep demanding. The wife will keep demanding. Now, it's not this, you said Destiny Destroyer. Women, they see, this is what she understood. She saw it as love. Maybe the woman, there are some women who believe that is, if you don't give them money, you don't love them. Do you understand? Some women believe if you don't give them money, you don't love them. This is what some women believe. And some man, it could be that they actually love the man. No, it could be. She's not multiplying, but there are so many women like that. They are still married. What are you talking? People that have been married for close to 30 years. They are still married. But there are women like that now. Don't you know there are women, if they see, that is, if they see money with you, they start making, they come up with many problems. You need to go on, you must go on vacation. or you need to buy new television. Do you understand what I mean? So when this guy told me this, I learned it from him. I learned it from him. I learned it from the guy. I said, man, so this is true. Now sometimes you see, okay, let me give you guys. My wife is not at home, but let me give you a gist now. Let me give you a gist. Now let me tell you, my wife is not, and she's not watching this video. And my children are not watching this live. If she's at home, she watches my life. But now, she is not watching this video. Let me tell you. Pamela said that's transactional relationship. Pamela, that might not be. But let me tell you. Now, Simeon is not gold digger. See, if I pretend I don't have money, listen attentively. If I say, if I pretend I don't have money, you see my wife be buying food at home. You understand me? She will be forced to buy food at home. She will continue to buy food, even if it is 1 month, she will continue. But anytime she finds out I have money, she will not buy food again. Do you understand me? Anytime she finds out that I have money, she's ready not to buy food in the next 2 months until the money I have finishes. And she will yes, that is the truth. If I come now and say, now there's nothing to eat, so I have no money, oh my God, hunger is going to finish everybody. You see, when she's coming back, she will buy food. The following day, if I start complaining, she will be buying food. This is not manipulation. It's not. It is not manipulation. Sometimes he keeps some money aside for my grandfather. Who am I spending that money with? Now, you don't understand. It's not manipulation. In the end, all of us will enjoy the money. Or our children will enjoy, or maybe my grandson. Do you understand what I mean? So, yes, this is not manipulation. So, let's continue. So, as I went outside to go withdraw money from bancomat, listen. Now, if you see the number of foreigners in this country, you'll be shocked. If you see, now, Barbara, I like being real. I'm not, sometimes, even if I have money, I say I don't have money. And that, because, let me tell you, every month I need to buy Wi-Fi. That's €30. I must make sure. Sometimes you see one of my child say, hey, Daddy, do you have some money? Or things like that. Or maybe emergency call from Africa. Do you understand what I mean? Sometimes there are money, you've got to keep money there aside for emergency problems. You cannot just spend every money you have with you. You need to keep money, even if keep money aside in case of emergency. Do you understand what I mean? That is being a man. You can't just open up and say, if you are broke, totally broke, there's a problem. Do you understand what I mean? At least sometimes you keep money emergency, like they say €200, €100, €500, €50 problems, you can solve it. But if you are completely empty, that's not cool. Let's continue. That's what I call keeping money aside for rainy days. You keep money aside for rainy days. Learn from me. Sometimes you see somebody die in Africa or somebody become critically ill. Such a thing. Maybe somebody is in need of money and they call you as a big uncle or big auntie. I'm not telling you to be foolish in spending money, but sometimes you just bring out €100 and help solve a problem. Do you understand what I mean? So guys, let's go. So as I went outside, it's not that you've got to always have something. You understand me? Keep something aside, money aside for emergency. Now let's continue. So as I went outside, now I saw foreigners. So many foreigners in this country. They are going to school. There is a nearby school here. They're going to Dutch course. You understand me? So many of them. And a lot of them are not of African descent. They are from, Middle East, North Africa, and some other Asian countries. Listen, I never thought this number of foreigners can come to this country. It is overwhelming. Too many. Now listen. Now, don't move away because there are lessons to learn in this program. So when I saw the number of foreigners outside, I was shocked. Not because I hate them, but the competition that we follow. Competition, fight for job, to get apartments. If you lose your apartment, to get another one. If I tell you the number of people that are looking for apartments, you don't understand. The more population increases, the more life becomes difficult. Do you understand me? The more population increases, the more life becomes difficult. Focus, don't rush me. I'm taking it slowly. You understand me? Now let's go. So as I went outside, I saw so many foreigners. And all these foreigners that came to this country, they also want to survive. Listen attentively. They want a better life. They came to seek for greener pastures. Listen. They came to seek for greener pastures. Now, share this program. Now, I've got to leave this story here now. I've got to leave this. I will come back to this story. Taiwo Olowe, good morning to you. I will come back to this story. Do not forget, the topic is retiring abroad. Is it better to retire abroad or to retire back home? Hold on. I went outside, share this program, especially for senior guys. I'm talking about senior. I'm not talking about, this program is not for little boys or little girls. We call them signore. Listen. I went outside the other day. Let me position my camera very well so that you'll be seeing me. I went outside the other day. I saw a man that came here in the 90s. This man should be like 80 years or more. Listen. This man has spent not less than 50 years here. Went to an African shop. As I went to buy one or two in the African shop, I went there. I saw a man who has been here for over 50 years. He bought something and had no money to pay. Listen, he bought food items, no money to pay. Now this program is going to be interesting. Has no money to pay. And then they heard him, they said he was begging them to sell the items to him on credit. They said no. The man was feeling ashamed of himself. I looked at the man, I said, well, I dipped hand in my pockets, brought money and paid for the man. He thanked me. I brought out money, I paid for the man. He was so glad. He said, nah, he never knew that I am this kind of man. I said, why not? This is how I do my own, how do I say it? I offer my own, tithes? Well, I forget how they say it. I do my own offering. Now listen. This man, I've known him for years. He has children. Came here in the 70s. But if you see him, now you feel sorry for him. I knew he was hungry. I knew the man had no money. I did not begin by asking him, now don't you get pension, or why don't your children help you, or things like that. I saw that that man was hungry and in need of something to eat. And the man has many children. You see, before I go further, this was why I told you to prepare your life. I told you, I said, listen. I said, prepare. Don't count on your children. Don't depend on your children. Don't depend on anybody. Anybody can fail you. Anybody can fail you. Do you understand me? Let's go further. Share this program. There are so many people who came abroad. And they cheated themselves. I will explain how. So many people came abroad and cheated themselves. I'll tell you. You came abroad and you did not work anything. You continue living wayward life abroad. Now this Europe, or let me say the West have system. All your working records, they have it. Listen attentively. All your working records are saved. That is, they have it. From the day you came to this country and how long you worked, they have everything. You will see some people came from Africa to abroad, and you think you can cheat the system by not working or doing some kind of illegal businesses and things like that. You are cheating yourself, because in the end, you will have yourself to blame. What are you going to survive on? Because let me tell you what you do not know. Let me say it now. I was a taxi driver. Did you know when I started hustling? 30-something years ago, on record. When I told you all the papers I did Stiegelarbeit. You know what is Stiegelarbeit? I shared paper. When I came as a young boy, it was recorded. Yes. If I go print out my work record in this country, I see that they melded me. They registered me dead. 90s then. So all your record in this country, they record it. So if you come say you don't want to work, you are cheating yourself, because in the end, you will not get pension, self. I know this has nothing to do with black or white. If you don't work, you will not get anything. Listen attentively. If you do all this, see, if you are working, there is what they call tile site, half time. Well, what is tile site in English, self? You work half, we call it tile site. If I remember it in English, I will tell you. That's, what's it? Nah, not over time. If you work, where are my guys that are, you know what is tile site? Part-time, thank you so much. Alpha part-time. Part-time. Yeah, thank you so much. You know, I said, where are my German guys? If you work part-time, maybe for years you're working part-time, you are cheating yourself. If you work part-time, when you reach the age of retirement, you will not earn much. I'm the person telling you. It is better you work full-time job, so that when you retire, you have enough money to live. Now, retiring abroad, it's not easy. So you that is doing part-time job, listen, you that is doing part-time job, when you retire, you are cheating yourself. You say when you retire, you are going to get peanuts. You are going to get peanuts. And now listen to me. And if you don't work at all, this thing you are roaming about, now listen. If you do not work at all, you are not getting any pension, you are not getting any retirement benefits. I know people that are 70, something, they go, when they bounce them. Do you know how it works? That is, when you work, you pay for people that are already in pension. That is, you pay in your pension casa. So when you retire, people will be paying for you. So if you come here and say Europe, they are paying social, nobody will give you, they give you social for 2 years, they send you packing. They send you away. So if you are here and you're living abroad, you are lazing about, now old age, you go carry hand for head. Old age, you'll be begging for food, you'll be homeless. You will be homeless. If you work part-time, how much are they going to pay you? And how much is house rent? Have you thought of that? How much is house rent? Ask everybody living abroad here now. How much is the cost of living? Do you know how much it costs to buy food? Europeans serve. Europeans are running to Africa and other cheaper countries to go survive. You don't understand. Europeans, listen, story is coming your way this month. Listen. So if you are here and you are not working, you don't work, you believe you are doing all this kind of illegal things or business or doing some kind short arbeit, but now you are cheating yourself. You beg for food abroad. Let me tell you, don't think Europe is abroad is paradise. So if you don't work, you will not get pension. I know Oyibo, Europeans, citizens, white people that have been here, they did not work. See, I know all these things you are doing. I know you white people that did not work. Some women that were housewives, Austrian people that were housewives, they did not work. When they reached retirement age, they did not get any money. How can they pay you when you didn't work? How can you that is lazy about, I'm waking you, know it now. I thought everybody, not everybody will get retirement benefits. Not everybody. Know it now. If you did not work, you will not get any money. And this could be what happened to that man. It's that man that I met in African shop that I paid for. Maybe he didn't work anything. Now you are cheating yourself. Here, I tell you the reality. I tell you the truth. If you like, you collect it. If you like, now it's better use. Now listen, I've paid my dues. I worked till even I broke down. And I did not work part-time. I worked full-time. Until the country said, Rodi, you've done your part. Shame. Yes. Until the country said, Rodi, you've done your part. Now it's time for you to relax. Let's go further. Let's go further. I spoke about people, immigrants, people who came here to seek for greener pastures. People who came to seek for greener pastures. See, you've been in this country, I don't know where you're watching me from. Where you are living, people are watching from Canada, Australia, blah, blah, blah. You go there and you are sleeping. You will be sleeping and foreigners will come and take over. It will be a shame that you've spent 20 years, 25 years, and foreigners will come and take over. That is, take over, even they will take over this, that is, even you'll be lost. You've been in a country for 30 years and you have nothing, no working record, no documents. You are living wayward life. By the time you wake up, foreigners have occupied every position. Foreigners, they have occupied everywhere. That's when your eye will clear. Now you can never return back the hand of time. You cannot rewind. You cannot rewind. Time wasted can never be recovered. And before you know it, now look at me now. See my beard. Now, sometimes to wake up in the morning it is a job to wake up in the morning. Now let's continue. I spoke about this man I met in an African shop. He is not alone. That's not isolated case. There are so many people that are in that condition, that situation. Old and broke. There are so many people that are in that condition. You are old and you are broke. The worst that can happen to you is, let me tell you, the worst that can happen to you, if I tell you how I feel, especially when you are getting to a certain age, the worst that can happen to you is if you have nothing in Africa and you have nothing abroad. That is, sorrow is going to be your name. If you have nothing in Africa and you have nothing here in your home country, now listen to me. My name is Rodi. I always advise people, like the case of this man now. This man has nothing in Africa. He's not the only one. There are so many people who came abroad and hung their boots. That is, they forgot Africa. Even if, listen, let me keep it real this morning. Listen attentively. Even if you want to spend all your life abroad, Genchi, Sugar Bukandibo, I see you. Even if you want to spend all your life abroad, keep something at home for rainy days. Could be small thing. I'm not telling you to keep something that you, in case. That is, keep something. Now listen, get the point. This is what I call you creating options or alternative for yourself. So that had I known does not come at last. Now abroad is fine. Abroad is like paradise, but now a lot of people made mistakes. And it's not everybody that abroad favored. Listen at abroad, this abroad everybody did not favor everybody. I know so many people who have no children. They have no child. I know so many people who have no documents. I know so many people who died along the way. I know so many people who have nothing in Africa. And let me say this thing now, and I share this program. The worst that can happen to you is, abroad you are empty. Back home in Africa you are empty. Listen, the worst that will happen to you is home in your native land. You are empty. Nothing to fall back on. Now listen. That suffer, you are the one that will suffer it. Oh. Nobody will help you suffer it. You will remember Rudy now. You will remember me. You see that suffer? Now you lavished your money. When you were supposed to use that money to invest, you use your money to pursue women, pursue men, show off. Now that suffer, now you are going to suffer it alone. Let's go further. So, Somebody said it's better to stay in Europe. Do you know how expensive Europe is? Do you know how expensive he says it's better to stay in Europe? You don't know what you're talking. How much is your house rent? How much is your house rent? Let's start from there. You think Europe is like the way you see it? People work as slaves to survive. Some people now watching me pay 1,000 euros house rent, 1,500 euros. Some are paying 2,000 euros house rent. Some pay 800, the cheapest. This is among the cheapest. Some pay 2,500 house rent. How much is your salary? I'm talking monthly. I know people that are paying 1,300, 1,200 every month. Do you know what it means? If you do not know, let me tell you. Let me tell you what it means. Not yearly, you pay every month. Who is saying yearly? Who is this person saying yearly? Every month you pay 1,500 euros. This is house rent, excluding gas, electricity bill, and the rest. What are you saying yearly? Who is this person? Now, let me go in details. It's like you don't understand. You think Europe is like you walk till you kaput. You continue till you break down. And as far as you live here, you must pay it. As far as you don't own that house. As far as you don't own that house, you must continue to pay it till the day you go to grave. Now, I carried one woman. Back in the days, now I was shocked. The woman lives in First District. We call it City Center. She told me she pays 14,000 euros a month. I said, Madam, what did you say? She said she pays 14,000 euros. I said, are you a politician? I said, how many quadrat meters? She said, that's about 400 quadrat meter. I can't remember, either 300 quadrat meter or something like that. She said that place is her office and she lives there. 14,000 euro, a woman. City Center. I'm not telling you a lie. I said, Madam, how could you be paying this kind of money? She said she just laughed and dropped out. I said, maybe she's a billionaire. I don't know who she is. I don't know who she is. Now I'm not telling you, I did not tell you I'm the person paying it. I just told you now how much people pay for rent. For those of you who are saying abroad is good, let me tell you the kind of life we live abroad. You work and parents all the days of your life, work until you die. It's no joke. You work and pay your parents, the bills keep coming. When I say, now listen, to survive here, you need a spouse. You need a partner. So that if your partner, let me tell you how people are surviving. One person cannot even rent apartments. The way it's going now, one person cannot rent apartments. Depending on the kind of place you live. Because, listen, if your apartment is 1,000 euros and you are getting 1,200 euros or 1,400, how are you going to survive? So you need another person a wife or a partner that you use one money. If you are two, one person, you use the salary of one person to be paying the rent and the electricity bill and use the other one to be buying food. I'm not talking about car. I'm not talking about maintaining car insurance. And you that say you want to, these are brought, when you retire, you see reality. Do you understand what I mean? Let's go further. Why some are not working hard, but earning more than those who work? Now let's go further. Now let me tell you. Let me give you some instances. I once carried a woman passenger, a woman, European, a citizen. That is, she's been here. The generations have been here for thousands of years. She told me her pension, the money she gets every month as pension is 800 euros. Do you know how much is her rent? 800 euros. I said, Madam, you are a liar. She said, why she has no reason to lie to me. She said she gets, listen attentively. Listen attentively. Don't listen to me first. She said the money she gets is 800 euros. And where she's living, the rent is 800 euros. I parked my car. No, there are some passengers, when they enter your car, they gist with you. I said, Madam, then how are you surviving? She said, luckily enough for her, she had private Vorsorge. You know what is called private Vorsorge? There is what they call private pension she was paying. Like something like private pension. She was paying one kind of insurance or something like that, according to how she explained it to me. So that money she's getting from that Vorsorge, that's another kind of money she was paying, is the money she is using to sustain herself. So that pension she was getting could not pay the rent self, was only enough to pay the rent. And she said that private Vorsorge, that pension, that private this thing she's paying, after like 15 or 18 years, it will finish. She said she does not know how she's going to survive. Do you understand what I mean? She said when that money, extra money she's getting finishes. Olakunle said, I'm right. Thank you so much. You answer me. She said, listen, she said if that Vorsorge, that it was, the private insurance or private pension she paid, she said she's going to receive it for like 18 years or 20 years. It depends. She said when that money finishes, she does not know how she's going to survive, because either she will pack out. Now, there are people that moved out of the country, went to these Eastern European countries, or went to North Africa. Some went to Africa to be living. Because with 800 euros, you cannot survive. You cannot survive. I'm telling you now so that you know it. And so that you plan your life very well. They say make haste. Before you say I did not speak good English, make hay while the sun shines. You understand me? Now, know it now. The only way out, listen attentively, the only way life can be easier for you is if you have your own house abroad. If you have your own apartment abroad, that money you'll be getting, if it is small, it can do you, it can be enough. If you do not have, listen, if you do not have your own house abroad, your own apartment abroad, man, that money might not be enough for you. It's not going to be enough. Okay, let me give you, see, I'm telling you guys true life story. I know one man, I don't mention names. The man is still driving taxi at almost 80 years. He still drives taxi at almost 80 years. The last time I saw him, I said, because he was a taxi colleague, he liked me so much. I told you guys about the man that decided to grow his beard because of me. Each time he see me, he would tell me now he loved my beard, that he wants to have beard like mine. And the man decided to grow his beard. Now, I've met the man several times inside his car, driving taxi. I said, Oga, why are you still driving the taxi? I said, Rod, you don't understand. I said, what? He said, you don't understand. Now listen, learn from this. The man said, his rent, his house rent is 700 euros. And his pension is 800 euros. And he has responsibilities, financial responsibilities. He has his children to take care of. So, if he decides to rest, his rent is 700 euros and he's getting 800 euros. How is he going to survive? He cannot even eat. So he said he will die inside taxi. The man told me, he said, that means he's going to die. He said, there's no way out. You see, when you see people in this kind of situation, that will wake you up. Now, Cosmos, forget this thing you are talking about. Which social arm that will help? Help you how? When you see people, now do you know, now if many people died inside taxi, they have no other option, no way out, no other way to survive. Now do you know how many people? Many people who retired continue to drive taxi till they died inside taxi. How do you, unless you have to run somewhere, maybe to, now if you don't prepare your life. Some people are saying social arm. Are you the only person who has financial problems? So social arm will be carrying your financial problem every day of your life. Don't you know how many, now do you know how many refugees that are coming here, foreigners that are coming here, they want good life too. So it's only you that know social arm that they will be giving money. Do you understand what I mean? Somebody, see, it is important. Now, it's tough. When I tell you that people are stuck abroad, you don't understand it. Somebody is asking which country am I? Now go to America, USA. People are running away from US. People are running away from US. It has nothing to do with country. In Swiss, people that are living, when they retire, they can. Do you know how much it costs to pay rent in Swiss? Ask people that, many people in Switzerland now are here. To rent an apartment in Switzerland, do you know how much it costs? Some people are saying, which country are you in? People retire in Swiss and they cannot afford to pay their rent. Yes, Samsar, Tony J is here. Tony J will tell you. You see, Tony J is here. And many other people. You retire in Switzerland, you cannot afford your rent. You think this is a public forum? You think I will come here to be telling you lies? Okay, let's not argue now. How much do you think all the guys living here, those of you that are living in Europe and elsewhere, the West, how much do you think you are going to get as pension? How much do you think? Now, forget about country. They are always asking which country. The whole West. How much do you think you are going to get? And how much is your rent? You may get, let's say you get like 1,000 euro, or if you had a good job, you get like 1,300 euro. 1,300 euro. How much is your rent now where you are living? Now, let me tell you. Somebody said the rent is 2,300. You see, somebody said the rent is 2,300. How many people that are getting 2,300 euros salary self? You see how that is, I'm giving you a picture of how your future is going to be abroad. So you better prepare. You better, myself, people that are living in United Kingdom, many people watching me, most of my viewers are from United Kingdom. They live in United Kingdom. All these viewers in United Kingdom, they don't live in London. Many of these guys in UK, they are not living in London. They cannot afford a room in London. You are hearing many guys. Sarah, like I said, the pension doesn't pass 500 euro. That's it. Okay, Sarah, how much is your rent? If you are getting 500 euro, how much is your rent? Something that I know I'm into. I'm there. I'm telling you what is obtainable. See, for those of you living in UK, let me say it now. My name is Rodi. I will say it. The only way, depending on the work, how many of you work, how many people, if now let's not even go there. That means when you retire, you go to the village. If you are living in United Kingdom, or if you are living in, not even in USA, any part of, when you retire, in order to continue living, you need to relocate to the village. And when you relocate to the village, let me tell you, as an African person, depression will finish you there. Depression, loneliness will finish you here. Let me say, I'm living in city center, and it is like this. I'm living now. If depression, you see, if depression attacks you, you will know. Now, when I tell people that, now, what's the way forward? If it's me that is saying this himself, me, myself, I am confused. I don't even know the way forward. You know, this is what they call circumstances beyond one's control. Yes, you may. Are you going to leave your children and everybody and return back to Africa and stay alone? But then, now listen, if the children have no time for you, as you retire and the children have no time for you, now the best is to move back to Africa. Now listen, that's the reality. If the children, if your children if they don't have time for you, and you are wasting and you are depressed abroad, now you carry your load and begin to... I'm living alone already. I'm living alone. Now, I am living alone already. Life is boring to me. What, don't you see that I'm always alone? I've adapted to living alone. Am I a happy man? I'm not a happy man. I'm not having fun. I'm being realistic and expect this. I'm not a happy man. You don't understand it. Do you think I'm a happy man? Somebody that lives a lonely life cannot be happy. You are not socializing. You have nobody to talk to. You don't understand. My own situation, I have a wife. Even somebody is asking me, where is your wife? Am I going to tie my wife rope and keep her at home? Am I going to tie her rope and keep her at home? I'm asking you. So if you have a wife, you tie her rope and keep her at home. You have a wife. So because you have a wife, you tie her rope and keep her at home. Yes, that woman, she had private pension apart from that regular pension, the woman I spoke about. Unless you have private pension, you are paying for private pension, that will help you a lot. Do you understand me? But if you don't have private pension, nice stuff. When I tell you guys, sometimes I don't have money to buy food, you think it's a joke. And I have grandchildren. And you have children that sometimes they come and say, hey, daddy, what's up? You need to check body now. Sometimes you see some children come, daddy, what's up? You need to check body. And as a grandfather, from time to time, you need to, what are you talking about? Guys, give me 1 minute. Let me blow nose. Okay, now. Now, I just blow nose now. Guys, listen. As I'm running this live broadcast, my heater is off. My heater is off. I'm feeling cold here. You don't understand. Do you know how much we pay for heater? Okay, let me tell you guys. Every month, we pay 200 euros electricity bill and gas. Every month cash. Every month we pay 200 euros. And then at the end of the year, there is what they call yearly Abrechnung. That is, end of the year, they summarize the whole thing. Sometimes they bring 500 euros at the end of the year. You understand what I mean? That is, whether you like it or not, every month you pay only electricity bill. This is why I'm telling people that are living in Africa, they have it easier, and life is cheap in Africa. Yeah, somebody said, you don't need this information. What information do you need? Tell me why you said you don't need this information. What information do you need? Then I should go back. Are you to tell me, now see somebody. Are you the person to tell me where to live and where to go? If you don't like what I'm doing here, you move out of this place. Why are you listening? If you see this person, why are you listening? Why am I telling you what? If you know, you already know what I'm talking about, then move out of this place. Then you move out of this place. What is your name? If you already know what I'm talking about, you go to where they are talking what you don't know already. Do you understand me? So, what are you doing here? If you already know what I'm talking about. What are you doing here? I'm saying Europe is boring. Europe is boring. We gather here to socialize. That's why it is called social media. We gather here to tell stories and keep ourselves occupied, busy. So what's your own? If you do not like what we are doing here, you get away. I can stay here for 5 hours. If you don't like what I'm doing here, you get away from here. Let me block you. I block you instantly now. Straight off. You're not supposed to be here. I blocked her. When you join a platform and you don't like what they are saying there or what they are doing, you move away. Do you understand me? If you join a platform you don't like, I've blocked her. If you don't know, if you do not like what they are doing there, you move. You are not, nobody pointed gun at you to stay. Nobody pointed gun at you to stay. I am bored. And that is why I came on social media to talk to people. I am bored. I'm keeping it like that. I am bored. I am bored all day long. Am I pretending? I'm not pretending. And are people frustrated abroad? There are so many people who are frustrated, but cannot go back. This is why I am advising. I said, and I continue to say it. I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I said, create alternative for yourself, even if you want to live abroad. Now listen, what I said many years ago, I will still tell you now. See, create alternative for you, even if you do not need it at the moment. Because maybe in future, you may need it. You may need it in future. Like the guys, nah, don't be fooled by any. There are deceivers everywhere. Some people you see are suffering and smart. They are suffering if they are dying. Let me tell you, there are people here, and what is holding them abroad is because they have nothing to fall back on back home. They don't have a place to stay. They don't have any business they don't have where to start from. So many people do not have even where to start from. That's why they are suffering abroad. Somebody is saying, Uncle, what you already know. What do you already know? Let me tell you, if not for my children, to be honest, I wouldn't be here. Even if Africa has no hospitals, no security, nothing. If not for my children, that my family is here. To be frank, now what am I doing here now? Let's be realistic. I'm not doing anything. Every day is the same thing. Every day. If not for my children and my grandson, my wife now, where do you think my wife went to? She went to see her grandchild. That's her activity for the day. She went to see her grandchild. They just need to move about. If not for my children, now I've got nothing doing here. Now, okay, infrastructures, everything, but this is not life. Even, man, if I tell you as I woke up this morning, I don't have appetite for anything. There's no food. They don't have. Now the food is boring. What are you telling me? The food is boring. But I'm telling you that we are stuck. Somebody said children can visit Africa. It depends on the kind of children you have. He said children. It depends on your contacts. That's your contacts, the contacts you have with your children. It's not every child that you leave behind. Children are different. Some children can need you around. There are some children that can survive on their own. They can travel to Australia, to America and survive. There are children that they need you, they need your presence in their life. Some children, they depend on their parents a lot. Even if they are 40 years, they still look for daddy, mama, this thing. Don't you know? See, as you see me here now, I don't even have anything I'm eating because I have no appetite to eat anything. You don't understand the situation. Now, I'm depressed. Rice and bread, is that life? Now, somebody said, what do you want? Now, unless you go to Africa and carry African food and come, that is the only solution. You travel to Africa, you carry African food in large quantity and come back. That's when you have variety of food. I went outside. What did I buy? Let me show you, Seth. See, I don't know what to buy. See, I bought these cashews. This is granite. I bought granite. And then I bought banana. I cannot continue to eat bread. Now somebody is saying, let me tell you. Somebody said, trust your decent independence. Let me tell you what you do not know, guys. Children born in Africa. Listen, don't make this mistake. Now listen attentively. Children born in Africa are different from children born abroad. Those of you that are watching, let me tell you, you cannot compare children born in Africa to children born abroad. Children born in Africa can survive any condition. Children born in Africa can survive any condition, can fight racism. Children born abroad are soft. They are, you don't understand it. Why do you think we survived? Because of that hardship, the things, the difficulty, how we grew up, that toughness. You don't understand it. You don't. Now, if you bring a child born in Africa if you bring a child born in Africa with a child born abroad, the child born in Africa will outsmart the one born. We sell that one born abroad. A child born in Africa, we sell a child that is born abroad. We sell and collect change. Children born in Africa were taught to be upright. Correct. They don't know these deceitful ways. If the only way out is when you have a child abroad, you send that child home to grow at home, to grow in Africa. Let's say the child has to go to primary school, secondary school, or even university in Africa. If the child comes back here, it's a different ball game. Any child you born abroad will have abroad mentality. And they are not tough. They are not tough. Don't deceive yourself. Raphael, yes now. Children born abroad are not tough. Like children born in Africa. I wonder, now let me tell you, do you want me to go further? Do you want me to go deeper? My sister Star, how are you doing? Good to have you here. Guys, listen to me. Children born abroad, they are mugu to children born in Africa. And this is a wake-up call to all of us that have investments in Africa. Pray to be alive. I'm telling you, if you have investments in Africa, I'm not telling you not to invest, so don't get me wrong. I encourage, I say, create alternative for yourself. Something to fall back on in case of emergency. Create it for yourself. But then, I always say here, I've been saying it, if you're a citizen, 90% of your investment should be abroad where you live and 10% in Africa. That 10% is in case if you get as Johnny B. That is, use it. Now, nobody knows. Anything feels up. Anything can happen. You use it to guide yourself. We, our generation, when we embarked on this journey, we had our parents at heart, our siblings at heart. Our intention was to go, conquer, and help people home. that love, that toughness. Do you know what it takes? Now me, I moved at an early age. Went to a country, came to a country I had nobody, no mama, no papa, no brother, no sister, no relative, no friend. I survived. Now you went one try. You see that African toughness. That is, if I give you gist, you go carry hand for head. You see that African toughness. Somebody can lift up here. You can go to Japan, go survive without having. Now, when I came here, now some people came. Now some people say they want to interview me. Oh. Many of you black people say I should write a book. Now, if I give you my gist, you go carry hand for head. Now, warrior, they see so. Warrior no be saying you carry mouse. Okay, you must qualify and call yourself. How many children born abroad can lift up, can move from here, go to Japan, go survive? There are very few. If they go to Africa, they will run them straight. Children born abroad, if they go to Africa, they will run them straight. You must be there to guide them. Not you that now listen attentively. You as a man born in Africa, you know their wicked ways and juju ways. Even sometimes upon how people were born in Africa, still sometimes they will catch you mugu. You that were born in Africa, sometimes they will catch you mugu. Chop your money, even display, that is, you never see anything self. Okay. Let's go deeper. You that was born in Africa, you were born in Africa. Still, you are afraid of those people. You are somehow afraid of people in Africa. Kidnappers, armed robbers, family members, fake friends, and things, juju. So you were born in Africa and you are afraid. How about children born abroad? Do you think they can cope? Think it now. Sometimes they will display you and collect money from you. Upon say you were born there and you are a guy man, they will display you and collect money from you. Now, you see this abroad. You see this abroad we are in. The story is too long. Many guys. Andrew said I'm right about people in Africa. Do you think, am I going to fake it? Am I going to fake it? Now let me tell you, maybe when I go live next time, maybe in few hours, I want to eat this cashew. My lunch now is this cashew and banana. Now I don't have appetite to eat. Now, no food to eat. And you cannot even go to a restaurant, so you know how much. You go, restaurant food can never be enough for you. Cannot bellyful you. One day my wife said, okay, say, we need to go to restaurant. I said, what are you talking? Did you come to this country today? You want to go restaurants? We were just passing. So, okay, let's go and taste something else. Let's go to all these fast food this thing. I don't need to mention the name. We went there. She spent 30 euros. Burger, blah, blah, blah. She bought it. She spent 30 euros. 5 minutes after, as we walked out, we were looking for what to eat. I said, I told you. She said, no, this food did not go anywhere. She said, this food did not go anywhere. I said, but I told you. This 30 euro that you spent now, we should have used it to go to buy something and cook at home. Who do you want to impress? Restaurant food. This 30 euro now, we take it and buy beans, rice, buy everything and cook at home. And it can serve us for days. You don't eat restaurants now. They'll be calling you, they'll be saying as if you don't know where restaurants is. Now, I know where restaurant is, but it does not make sense at this stage of my life. That's a waste of money. Not at this stage. You cannot tell me to go to restaurants now at this stage. Nah, it has been years. Nah, I'm not going to lie you. Now, start, forget it. What togetherness? Look at, Start said sometimes is the what togetherness. So we are together every day here at home. Which other togetherness you want? Which other together? We every day here together. I see it going. Listen, going to a restaurant to me, is a waste of money. Now, my papa did not go to restaurants. Somebody want to join my life. My father did not go to restaurants. I didn't see my father inside a restaurant eating restaurant food, except mama put food inside the market. Now, this stage I am now is survival. This stage I am now is survival. Not frivolities. What do they call it? Now, if I have money now, do you know what I want to do? If I really have money, the only thing I wish now is to see the world. You understand what I mean? Go to countries that I wish to go to. That is my dream. If I have enough money. Nah. When I was younger, I thought, now if you get European citizenship, if you'll be flying up and down. Everybody, most people here have foreign passports. Or you fly now. Where is the money to be flying up and down? I will go to Japan, I will go to South Korea, I will go to Canada. It is your money. Where is the money to be flying up and down? Where is the money? The passport says, you may not touch it. I've not touched my passport in the day for 8 years. It has not gone anywhere for 8 or 9. How many years, Seth? You will not even remember it again. You think if you cash it, if you get the passport, you'll be flying up and down. Where is the money to be flying? Some people watching me now in America. In America, 5 years, they have not gone anywhere. 10 years, they have not gone anywhere. You think it's a joke? Some people there are in Australia. 10 years, they have not gone anywhere. Some have documents too. Now, if we talk about people who have no documents, that one is another wahala. Do you understand what I mean? Me, this Christmas is approaching. Where is where is the money to travel? You need to eat food first and survive before you begin to buy flight tickets. You need to eat, you need to survive, you need to buy. The money is not enough to buy food. The money is not enough to buy food and take care of your children. Now, don't come here to fake us. Don't come here to act. Now, the money is not enough to survive self. Talk of buying flight tickets. Do you understand what I mean? So guys, somebody said, are you in USA? I'm not in USA. Though I've visited America many times. I visited USA maybe more than 5, 6, 7 times. I don't remember. But I have nothing to look for there. Now, I'm comfortable in my country where I live. It is when things are not cool that I will move. You understand me? So guys, let me eat my cashew. I'll be back later. Nah, life is boring. As I end this broadcast, I have nothing to do. Either I lie on the bed and cover myself with blankets. No, it's not. I cover myself with blankets. Sleep, wake up, take a walk, come back and yes, thank you. Somebody, you are not alone. That's it now. That's it. Well, guys, I want to say thank you for being part of my program. Europe is boring, abroad is boring. I'm going to be coming out to keep us busy, you know. Somebody said, but other Nigerians come home during Christmas. Do you want us to go there? Do you want us to talk about Nigeria? People going home. You go home when you have people. There are people who don't have anybody anymore. There are people, they don't have anybody in Nigeria again or in their native land. Their parents are dead. People have scattered. People have relocated. Some people, if you tell them to go home, they say, who are they going to see? Many people now do not have, even some have relatives, but they are not in talking terms with their family members. Many people watching me here, they don't talk with family members. So family members have shown them wickedness. So they don't have that interest of going to see such people. What is home is where you have peace, where you are happy. You want to go home, you want to go to where you'll be saving your heart, your life, where you'll be dodging. Story too long. The story plenty. But I'm in the mood to talk. Let me chew my cashew now and eat my banana. I'll come back. A lot of people want to go home, but they have nobody to go see back home. Even the ones that still have family members are scared of their family members. Brothers and sisters, family members are no longer what they used to be. Go there now. Go there. Well, guys, when I come back, I will continue telling you realities of living abroad. I will continue to, now we are here, we come here, we socialize. I will continue telling you realities of living abroad. Many guys living abroad are not happy. Many are stuck. They don't know the way forward. I went outside to buy my cashew. Make I chew my cashew. Eat this banana, drink water. Even this granite I bought, this is not African granite. Blessing, just follow my social media platforms. When I go live, you will be notified. Follow me on YouTube at Uncle Rody. Follow me on Facebook. I'll be back soon. I don't have anything doing, so I will go live. Nah, I have my Wi-Fi here, so I can go live 10 times. I can go live 10 times. Nah, anybody that is saying Uncle, nah, I'll be going live. That's the only way out. So guys, see you later. I'll be back soon.